Hey guys and gals, it's Jim here, and I had a pretty good last couple days headed into today. So I got this TIE Fighter all buttoned up. This is the 32nd Studio Series TIE Fighter from round two, the big one. So got her all buttoned up. Things were going pretty good, so I just kept on rolling. I was gonna do a video today just of the base I made for it, but since the base was finished up yesterday, I decided this morning I mounted the main body on my support rod, and then that went smooth. I got everything wired up underneath the base, and I decided, well, it's only about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I might as well attach the wings, the solar panels, and that. So I don't mind the mess in the background. I don't have a big space to film this. It's a big model. I got some projects going on in one of my spare rooms, building some shelving units and stuff. So I got pretty much a lot of stuff is in disarray. So, but anyway, that's the lighting on the interior. Like I said, it's more like the box art on the back of the box. In person, it's a lot dimmer and stuff like that. But I did manage to keep the really bright vivid red down on enough to so it doesn't really flood out the video and stuff like that. Like I said the other day when I did the video on how I lit it, I used 51206 SMDs in a star pattern, one in the back, and then just like the five corners of a star, two in the front and one on each side. So it lights it up pretty evenly and stuff. And then I use the translucent from a gallon water jug from Walmart. How the jugs are they're like a translucent, they're not clear. So that kind of helped cut down on the hot spots. And then I went and put some fiberfill underneath that, so that worked out pretty well. I left the top so it's removable. It's a pretty snug fit and everything, so I'm not going to be popping it off right now and all that. The base came out nice. I wanted to keep it something simple, but yet something, something of interest in that. So what I did was I picked up a while back, I picked up some different the vinyl graphics, the vinyl stickers for cars and different things like that. And I decided I had a few different sizes. This is, I think, a 5-inch wide one, but I had a few different sizes, and I decided I'm going to use it like a paint mask. So I did, painted the whole top of the base flat white. Then I put that down on there, and then I went around the outside edges and stuff. I used 1/16 pinstriping tape that I use to do a lot of taping off, if I need something real thin and all that. And then once I had all that stuff down, then I went over and did all my black and everything. So that came out pretty good like that. Give it a little turn around sideways. Oh, by the way, you noticed green laser cannons aren't lit. What I did, I had a real tiny micro momentary switch. I decided, okay, I used one of my LED LED tape. The controllers, you can pick them up on eBay like dirt cheap. But I showed those in some previous videos and stuff. You can change modes, you can change the brightness, you can change the speed and everything like that. It's on and off and all that. So I wired that up, and I hooked up a momentary switch, so when you hit this little switch down there, the laser cannons will flash. I got it set like they're they're pulsing pretty quick, like you see on screen and everything. I know it's kind of light out now, but you kind of get the idea. I'm gonna try to get outdoors. We're supposed to have a really nice week in the low 60s all week. About midweek, I think I'm gonna take a ride to the park and do an outdoor video, like in the morning when the sun's not real bright. We got some pavilions I can get under, and I can show them out a lot better. But there's little side shot of the solar panels and stuff and all that. I didn't want to use the dome base because once in a while I do take these out to different functions and stuff, and you know, a nice big wooden base like that that's got plenty of you know, footing and stuff. It's not gonna, like on a windy day outdoors or something, or somebody should bump something, it's not gonna tip over like those little plastic dome bases. I got the back of it, the two ion engines lit up and everything. Right now I'm running it off of 12 volts, but what I did, I didn't put a battery mount in it because I want to build at home. If there, you know, people come over, I can just plug it into the wall unit. But if I want to take it someplace, make it portable, I wired up the LEDs for 12 volts, but I'm using an external jack with a 9-volt battery, and everything will still work off of 9 volts. So it's kind of the best of both worlds, you know. Have it on display at home, and then again, everything will work. The lights aren't as bright with the battery as they are with the 9 volts, but they're still noticeable. Plus it's kind of daylight yet, so you know, you're still seeing stuff. There's my laser cannons firing and all that. Yeah, as long as you hold it, they'll keep going. Once you let go, you know, I wanted to do it so they pulse, not just where you keep hitting a button and they flash one time. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea and stuff like that. So anyway, I like the way the paint came out. Didn't have any problems, issues with fit on any of the parts. Or nothing like that. As long as you follow directions, you should be okay. I like the way my solar panels came out with the semi-gloss on the black. It looks more like you see the studio scale models from the high-end companies like NYC, and a couple other companies make big studio scale ones. Those are like 1/24th scale and everything, but I didn't do any kind of weather other than a light wash on those there parts in the center, those hubs. I didn't do any kind of weathering. I wanted to keep it fairly clean. As they say, the TIE fighters and all that stuff was a little cleaner than the X-Wings and all that, but these ships and Darth Vader's ships and all that, they were a lot cleaner than the you know, Millennium Falcon and X-Wings and Y-Wings and all that stuff. So I decided to, you know, leave it pretty clean. I didn't do no washes on the hull because everything does pop out pretty good and stuff like that. And as I read, you know, many articles and stuff in forums, ILM didn't use any washes on a lot of these ships and stuff. They were just straight up and everything. Same with the Star Destroyer. It was just different shades of white. Mainly reefer white, the old Floquil color and all that. So but they didn't do any kind of washes to darken it up or pop out the panel lines or nothing like that. So you can find a wealth of information on different things like that. Then there's the other side and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty happy the way it came out. And like I said, about the middle of the week I'm going to do another video on this, and outdoors where I got more room and all that. I got too much going on at home right now to cut down, it's, you know, projects and stuff other than building models and that. So but it's a lighter gray with a little bit of bluish to it and stuff, just like I did the Bandai kits, what they called out on the Bandai kits. I did, don't know if it'll pick up, I did have a copper Sharpie and stuff. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can see a little bit. It's kind of copper. It's kind of a darker orangey color, and actually that's what it's called out in the Bandai kits. So it's to paint the laser cannons, the tips of them a copper color. So I went that route with my Sharpie, my copper color Sharpie and everything. And like I said, the green still pops out. I'm going to turn this, I got this little light over here. I'm going to turn that down a bit So there you can see the laser cannons again and again. It's real tiny button. You can tell by the size of it next to my finger and all that. So, but yeah, this was a fun build. Well worth the time and money spent on it and stuff. You know, hopefully they come out with something else a little bit bigger to go along with it. It's too bad that Darth Vader Advanced TIE DX1 that they repopped wasn't in the same scale. It's probably more like a 148, maybe 1/42, something like that. But it's like half the size of this one and stuff, what it should be. So maybe it'll do an X-wing, a bigger X-wing, or something like that. There's the engines again. Let me disconnect the battery one more time. Plug it into 12 volts one more time. So you got the, like I said, it's a little brighter with the 12 volts than it is with the battery, but at least if I want to take it someplace, people will get an idea on, you know, what's lit up on it and stuff. And there you see the interior is a lot brighter with the 12 volts plugged in. And then there's the laser cannons and stuff. So yeah, happy with the way it came out and all that. Happy with the lighter color. Rather than the way it was molded, that was a little darker than what they even said, and they did. And like I said in my previous video, in A New Hope, they were painted more of a gray with a little hint of blue. And then in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, that's when they went with the bluer colors and stuff. So this turned out real nice. I'm real happy with it. So until I do another video later in the week outdoors where I got more room to get the whole model in and stuff, a little bit nicer background. Thanks for following along with my build. Thanks for checking out my other videos. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for leaving the comments you guys have been leaving me. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to all my new subscribers and all that. You got any questions, feel free to get a hold of me. You can contact me through YouTube in the comments, or you can contact me through my email, which I leave in the description on all my videos and stuff. So until the next time, everybody have a great rest of the weekend. It's almost over with, but have a great rest of the weekend anyway. And thanks for following along, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.